2023 is coming to a close rapidly, folks, and what a year it was. It's not going to be easily topped, but 2024 will undoubtedly feature a plethora of indie gaming goodness. Here are 10 awesome-looking indie games we're looking forward to playing in 2024 in no particular order. Hey, it is the holidays after all, so why not treat yourself to some awesome independent content free of the gaming echo chambers of the world? Head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames to gain Discord access, exclusive live streams, early ad-free shows, a brand new podcast, and so much more. Your community is waiting. So up first, 2024 is going to take us to the 80s with the release of Retrowave World. Take control of the 80s sports cars of your dreams while you pump the tunes with the wind blowing through your hair. The game will feature 10 vehicles, 5 unique settings, 50 musical pieces, car customization, and even an arcade that you can go play games in. Oh, and apparently you can also invest in real estate. I can't go back to the 80s soon enough, and luckily I won't have to wait long as this one looks to launch in mid-January. Mixing things up next, I want to talk about the Quinfall, a giant MMORPG also scheduled to release in January of 24. This world looks massive, like really big, and will feature a total of 5 different regions for you to explore. You'll be going through the 4 seasons, so expect harsh rain, strong winds, heavy snow, just to name a few of the obstacles that might stand in your way while you're questing. The graphics are looking very impressive and will take advantage of NVIDIA RTX with combat and experience systems that seem to be well on their way. There's a ton of ways to customize your character as well, so become the hero you always dreamed of. January 30th is the date they have set as of now. In a game that will almost certainly cause controversy, the Inquisitor is slated for early February. This action-adventure title follows an alternate timeline where Jesus never died on the cross and in fact survives. This enrages the Lord, and now he goes off to seek vengeance on all non-believers. You won't play as Jesus, however, instead you'll control Mortimer as you try to piece together the past by solving mysteries one sinner at a time. The story will be completely non-linear and features multiple paths, so explore the unworld, as they call it, and interrogate those who have sinned in just a few short months. Next we have Banishers, Ghost of New Eden from Don't Nod and Focus Entertainment. This is a story-rich action RPG taking place in New Eden during the year 1695. That was a long time ago. Players will find themselves wrapped in a ghost love story of sorts, where you'll switch between 2 different characters and use a good variety of magical abilities to take down foes. In typical Don't Nod fashion, you can expect to make tons of critical choices that will alter the story. I'm very impressed with the visuals and excited to see how swapping between 2 characters ends up working out for this game. Good news on this next release, there is a demo available right now, and more good news, it looks awesome and will release early next year. Inspired by Devil May Cry and Guilty Gear, just to name a few titles, Slave Zero X is fast-paced 2.5D action with great style. This throwback to 1999's Slave Zero offers up some vicious combo attacks and air juggles that almost give it the feel of a fighting game. After you get through with the stylish campaign, you can also look forward to a procedurally generated challenge tower and online leaderboards to help track your progress. Slave Zero X looks awesome, and we can't wait to get our hands on it. You knew we couldn't go through an entire list without a survival crafting game, right? This is Nightingale, an open-world experience that can be played solo or with your pals. While chopping down trees, cracking rocks, and building towns isn't my usual thing, I do like the fantasy setting that this game offers. It looks quite open and very beautiful. You'll craft weapons as well because, yes, there is a combat engine here as you battle nasty monsters known as the Bound. Even cooler, there are realm cards available to craft that change the setting entirely. Pretty damn rad. Full disclosure, I'm a backer for this next game, and it's one I've been anticipating for a very long time. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes shall finally hit the market April 23rd of 2024. At least I hope. I'll be honest, when I first saw the newest gameplay trailer that was shown during a Nintendo Switch event, things did look a little bit shaky, but I'm optimistic this project will come together in the end. The die-hard Suikoden fan in me certainly wants it to. Just as that series was known for its Stars of Destiny, this game will feature over 100 characters to collect, a story full of drama and war, and turn-based combat. Let's see if the #1 crowdfunded game of 2020 can deliver the goods in 24. Getting into the groove now, this is a GUNVOLT rhythm game. That's right, the GUNVOLT series is feeling the beat, with the girls performing 15 songs in GUNVOLT Records' Cychronicle. I think I'm saying that right. Okay, so maybe this game doesn't look amazing, but also it doesn't have to be amazing, it just needs to be fun, and I feel like this will be. This is especially a win if you love both the GUNVOLT games and rhythm games, which oddly in my case I do, so I guess I'm the target audience to a degree. You can even switch from music videos to actual gameplay clips from the series, which is a lovely touch. February 15th is the date currently for this one. Last two, and while it doesn't have a concrete date just yet, I am coughing up hairballs in anticipation of Cat Quest 3. As a huge fan of the series, the only thing that could have made this action RPG franchise better would have been pirates. Well, guess what? 3 is all about pirate cats. Arr! I expect the same great level of polish the first 2 games in the series received, and eagerly anticipate playing this one. It is definitely close to the top of my must-play titles for 2024. Yeah, maybe I'm in the minority, but I don't care, this series is awesome. And I hope this entry is perfect. I had to do it. Here we go, baby. Let's close this batch of games out with Hades 2, The Big Kahuna. This game needs no introduction. It is the sequel to an indie classic that really kicked off a surge of roguelike dungeon crawling games. It's coming back at last. Early access, yes, but I'll be damn sure to be there. This is the first time Supergiant will ever be attempting a sequel, but I have confidence that they will deliver the goods. This go around, you play as a princess fighting your way through the underworld and beyond. The signature combat, graphics, and sound all look to up the ante this go around, and I can't wait to be a part of it. And that's it for this batch of upcoming indies for 2024, but let us know in the comments below what games you're looking forward to, and we're gonna have another list, at least one more of these before the year ends. As always, thank you so much for supporting independent content here at I Dream of Indie Games. Head on over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames to gain Discord access, exclusive live streams, early ad-free shows, and so much more. Your community is waiting, and I shall see you all in the next video.